Do you hear that? It's winter, people. My lips are chapped. So today's topic is what things actually mean. Let's get into it. This isn't for all occasions. Like, you might actually be using these things for their real meanings, which is fine, but that's not what I'm talking about. So let's give a good first example, and let's start off with the word K, like texting and the letter K. So this usually means that this person does not care what you're talking about, okay? Now, I'm sorry to break this to you if you didn't know, but it's kind of obvious, like, if you're telling them this whole long paragraph and all they just type back is K. The next thing is when people say, I'm just tired. Now, this is kinda gonna get like a little bit deep, but like, let's say your friend's upset and you go up to them and you say, what's wrong? And they're just like, oh, I'm just tired. They're not tired. They're obviously not tired. They either don't want you to know that they're sad, or that they just don't want to talk right now, or they just don't want to talk to you right now, which I would say if somebody says they're just tired and they're obviously not just tired, just give them space and let them breathe for a little bit, because they probably don't want to talk about it. The next one, I'm a terrible person. The next one is when, let's say you ask somebody, oh, what are you doing this weekend? Have any plans? Do you want to hang out? And they're just like, oh, I'm not really sure what I'm doing this weekend. I really gotta like figure that out. I'm just not sure. Yeah, they're sure. They know what they're doing. They just don't want to be with you. And don't feel bad about this. They're just trying to save your feelings, okay? So be grateful for that. Wouldn't you rather them say, I'm not sure what I'm doing, than say, I just don't want to hang out with you? Yeah. The next thing, this is awkward if you're watching this and you've ever gotten this from me. Oh, I just never got your text. That's impossible. Unless it says that the text failed on your phone, they got the text. There's a reason why they're not talking to you. Sometimes this is just for like random people that like text you out of the blue, and you're just like, why are you texting me? I don't want to talk to you. So then you're just like, oh, I never got your text, when you see them in person, but you really did get their text. You just don't want to like say anything about it. I get you. The next thing, let me put my phone down for this one, people. The next thing is when people say, I love you. Now, there are two different situations here. One, you could be married for 50 years and say I love you, and that totally has meaning, and I totally respect that. Good for you. And if you're watching this video and you've been married for 50 years, that's kind of creepy. The next way is when people have been in a relationship for 2 weeks and they say I love you. This bothers me to no end, because unless you can see yourself marrying this person, don't say I love you. If the guy's saying it just to get, you know, what they want out of a girl, then that's extremely, extremely horrible. And I'm not saying that you can't be in love when you're 14 or 15 or whatever. You can be. I totally respect that. But you just can't be in love after 2 weeks of holding hands and texting. Okay? So there you go. By the way, sorry if my hair looks horrible. Don't judge me. I was born this way, baby.